everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie and I am Intuitive Wisdom. I hope you all are feeling good. I hope you are feeling in your power as always. That little guy, oh my gosh, he has really been he's been all over me this morning and I am just absolutely honored by it. I am just in a totally different space right now, you guys. You can absolutely tell when you've shifted and when you have stepped into a higher version of yourself. I'm just looking at the butterfly right here. But yeah, so I had a massive download last night. The word sacred covenant just kept calling out to me and I just couldn't ignore it. So of course I got my pen and pad and immediately just started channeling. This prompted me to rewrite my own sacred covenant that I have with God. I have written one before, okay, and I was just prompted to revise it, to re-enter this contract because I have stepped into a different power. So, and I have been called to let you guys know that it's time for you to do the same thing, all right? So with that being said, we are going to tap into the energies. I just have all the little buggies on me today, my goodness. So yeah, just first of all, a sacred, I have some notes right here because it's just way too much for me to remember. So pretty much the definition of a sacred covenant, it's an agreement between you and God, all right? There are certain rules and if you want to call them rules, but there are certain things on your path that you have to stay aligned to, and this is personal. This is different for each and every one of us. Like, I know what's entailed in my covenant with God. I know the things that I have to surrender, and I know the things and the guidelines that I have to follow in order to receive the blessings that God has promised me, right? And you have your own set of guidelines and rules to follow as well. So, you know, keeping these covenants and keeping your word with God is what qualifies you to receive these blessings. And when you go against and when you're not obedient, then you are disqualified from receiving these blessings. But it's okay because we all mess up and we are human and this is an experience and we're learning. And you do have you have the opportunity to rewrite a covenant at any point when you are ready to fully step into your power, into your God power. And this is why the energy of a covenant has entered my channel right now, is because the collective that I'm talking to and that I'm dealing with has officially stepped into their God power. And so there's a next step to take that's going to activate this God power. And writing this covenant is step number 1. This butterfly is really just right here. I wish that you guys could see it. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's already been just such a beautiful morning and we're just getting started. So I send you this beautiful energy, all right? So what we are going to do, we are entering a sacred covenant with the universe. This is an invitation that you don't want to miss, all right? So you may remember, this is an ancient covenant. So there could have been one that you have made lifetimes ago with God. You could have made one here in this lifetime, but either way, it is time to renew and to revise it. Hello, little guy. I'm trying not to be distracted, but this is just way too cute for me. Hello. You gonna come over here? He's on the Temperance card as well. And the Temperance is divine balance. It's divine harmony. It's your God power, all right? When you're in this Temperance energy. And I'm gonna get to the Temperance card as well and how that correlates with this covenant and why you're being activated and why you're being asked to enter this with God. And I already said that, yes, you are being invited. It's because you have consciously stepped into a higher version of yourself. So congratulations for that. It's so freaking cool, guys. This is where the magic really fucking starts. Like, I'm trying to really just kind of keep it cool, but when you know the magic is real and when you know that when you see it and watch it happening in real time, it really is exciting. And this is just a big blessing and it's a part of the human experience. So I'm happy, shit. So, okay, so this covenant, like I said, is going to activate your God power. Therefore, whatever you write in this covenant must be for the greater good of all. Okay, and this is not an option. And you are included in the all. So you can write whatever it is that you are desiring. Okay, you want to be very specific too as to what you're putting in this contract. And I have a few examples or some guidelines that you can put inside of your covenant to make it valid and to really amplify it. So yeah, I said that. All right, you're a part of the all, and whatever you put in here, you need to be giving back to the collective and to the universal energy. So there's something that you need to be doing as well. There's a part of your agreement that you need to uphold in order to receive what it is that you're asking for. This is pretty much kind of like you get to rewrite your personal story. You get to write down with intention. You get to co-create with God and write your story. You get to, imagine a higher version of yourself that you want to live in. And you have to be specific again on what that higher version of yourself is going to be doing. I wrote mine last night. I got very, very meticulous about it. We're in Virgo season. I do feel like this is one of the reasons why this energy is being bestowed upon us. Virgo is very meticulous, very detailed. Virgo knows exactly what it wants. And Virgo is also here to serve the community, to serve the collective. So, yeah, there's just something, but there's something that's been activated inside of you, and it's calling out. But first, we're going to briefly go over, okay, so there's one of the Hermetic principles. I'm not fully, this is just what came to me last night, okay? I'm not a guru when it comes to Hermeticism or any of that, but it is something that has kind of followed me on my path. And I do know that one of the Hermetic principles is the Law of Correspondence. And simply put, the Law of Correspondence is our individual reality is a mirror as to what is happening inside of us at that moment. Okay, so this is real time. At this moment, there's something being activated within you. There's some sort of balance. This is why we got the Temperance card out, because the Temperance card kind of corresponds to the Law of Correspondence. It kind of like, it's a depiction of it. But anyways, so there's something inside of you that is being activated, and it's calling out. It's calling out to the universe. You are emitting a frequency that I've picked up on. All right, that's why I'm a channel. That's why I am writing this. That's why we're doing this together right now, because there's something within you guys that's clicked. You have come to a divine balance. All right, there does really come a point where we actually get there. Okay, it's not just so much talk about balancing your feminine and masculine energies. There comes a point where you do get where you get it. Okay, you get the balance, you get the flow, you get the divine harmony that you have to be in order to co-create with the universe. And if you're watching this video and this is resonating so far, then this is where you're at. So congrats. I just got chills. So good for you. All right, so I said the Law of Correspondence is pretty much your outside matching your inside, and your inside matching your outside. So let's get activated. We got the Temperance card. This is just another thing that came to me, guys. I didn't research any of this, and I don't know where the information came from, but I do. It came from inside. So I put together, so, as we know, the Temperance is about balance, it's harmony, it's patience. That's a really big one. It's to be patient. It's purpose, and it is just a very divine card. The Temperance it's an earth angel, okay? This is somebody who came from another dimension here on this earth to experience the human experience. So you're an earth angel. You could be one. And what's really important about the Temperance card is the God power that they are holding, and that they're in charge of, okay? That's those two cups right there. And that square that's on their breastplate is a compass, okay? And the triangle is the Holy Trinity. So your soul is being like guided to do this right now. That's just what I'm getting with that. Okay, excuse me, little guy, I gotta turn the page. Look at you. Y'all, this is about to be my new pet. You gonna be my pet? Please bear with me. And then I have a hug. Look at the magic. Look at the little baby. Hello. Hello. It's been the same one all day long, guys. Look at him. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, thank you. So to get back to it, I gotta hold my baby. Where are we at? Okay. And this was really cool to me because above that breastplate that the Temperance Card is wearing, you might not be able to see it, but there is some script written on top of that square. And that script is called a Hebrew tetragrammaton. Hebrew tetragrammaton. And that definition is the unspeakable name of God, okay? It's a frequency, okay? It's something, again, but we're here as humans experiencing this, so you're writing out this covenant coming from this unspeakable name of God. All right, that's where this covenant is coming from. So whatever you are writing in your covenant, it's coming from a place of God. It really is. And so with this Temperance card that I have, you know, I've never broke a Temperance card down like this. You guys, tarot is, I love tarot. Tarot is definitely a tool that just keeps getting deeper and deeper. So on this one, all tarot cards are different. On this one in particular, there's the triangle. That is the Holy Trinity. That is the, mind, body, and soul. And if you look outside right here, you see these like frequencies coming out. That is, on this card, that is the tetragrammaton. It's that frequency. It's that God frequency that's calling out to something. All right. So you may have been recently communicating with God in ways other than the human language. Okay. You may be drawing. I've been doing light language a lot these past, this past week or two. It's just something that's being activated within me. It's something that I'm being called to activate. So you may be doing that. You may be doodling. You may be playing instruments, okay? You may be having certain hand gestures. You may be doing random things that seem random to you, but they're not. They are your God frequency trying to call out to the universe. And here we are, all right, guys? Look, I still got my baby. But you may be humming, you may be oming, you may be singing. You may even be hearing different sounds and frequencies in your ear. It was 1333 when I said that. But you may be hearing different sounds, okay, like warps, okay? I've been hearing, and I never knew what this was up until last night. I kind of hear like distortions or like warps coming in and out of my sound. And I don't know what it is. I hadn't been knowing what it was, but it's that God frequency that's coming out of me. I'm hearing a frequency that I'm emitting. So your hearing may be changing, all right? It's because you're going through some sort of tune-up as you merge with this higher version of yourself. All right, guys, this is awesome. This is fucking awesome. Channeling like a mug right now, okay? All right. So yeah, I said that this is your hearing being adjusted to your God power. The covenant guidelines, this is nothing. You're going to be guided to do what it is that you're being guided to do. This is just something to kind of help you out if you don't know exactly where to start. So you want to be very clear and detailed about the role that you are playing in this covenant. Okay, what version of yourself are you activating and why? What higher version of yourself are you merging with consciously, and what is it going to look like? Okay, how is this new version of yourself going to going to think? How is it going to act? How is it going to be a service to the collective? Okay. And then what offerings are you going to give in return to your desires being met? Again, this is something that we this is very personal for all of us. I don't mind sharing mine. My offering is alcohol and weed. I can't take it with me on this next journey. I can't, and I don't want to. It's just keeping me in a cycle. So I have finally stepped into my God power, and I'm surrendering the attachment to alcohol and to weed. And in return, I'm going to get what I have asked for. This is a law. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, as above, so below. Okay, this is another one of those 7 Hermetic principles. Up and down, in and out. Okay, something like that. And again, how are you going to be a service for all? So make these things clear. And again, if you don't know exactly what to put in there, you will, because I'm going to help you out. So this is the part where we are going to transition over, and I'm going to play some beautiful sounds, again, from Azraelia. This is her channel. This is what she has co-created with Source with. And I'm going to also be putting in some light language, okay? Again, I told you that I've been speaking light language. It's just been coming to me. So I'm going to incorporate that, and it's going to be like a subliminal. So that light language that I'm speaking and that God power that I'm calling from, it's going to click with your God power, and it's going to activate you, and it's going to have you writing and doing all the right things. All right, guys? So that's that. Thank you so much for joining me. Please let me know in the comments if this message is resonating. I hope it is. I'm just in so much awe right now with this little guy. Very, very much honored. So yeah, with that being said, guys, we're going to get over to the fun part. This is going to be about 5 to 7 minutes worth of sounds. And again, you can go back and rewind this video. You can listen to it over and over again. And just take your time when writing. There's no rush to what it is that we're doing. And what do you do when you're done with it, right? Duh. Okay. So when you're done with it, just keep it. Keep it. And I will be called when it's time to make the next move with this covenant. And you can join me with it. My plan is to send it out and burn it to the universe. And I would love it if you guys would join me with that. It could be done tomorrow, or it could be done in a week. I don't know. But I will know when I get the call, and I will absolutely invite you guys to do it with me. Hold it up. Put it in a safe space. I like to get religious Mala
certificate E, man certificate M, certificate E, right language is inside of me. Lala certificate N, certificate E, I certificate U, certificate E, certificate E, ini certificate E, I certificate N, certificate E, man certificate M, certificate N, Hala certificate N, she certificate E, man certificate M, kini E, yellow certificate, Wala certificate N, L certificate me. Me certificate ish, ana certificate E, ala certificate ash, certificate E, ash ish certificate ish, certificate in, ala certificate N, certificate N, E certificate wala certificate N, ala certificate N, E certificate laka certificate N, na certificate N, certificate N, wala certificate N, ala certificate nikuhi, certificate E, tututu I, ala certificate N, E certificate E, me, E certificate ala certificate E, certificate o certificate N, ana certificate N, E, you certificate pa certificate ish, ala certificate N, ala certificate N, certificate E, ala certificate E, certificate E, certificate E, certificate E, seed umwala certificate N, ash certificate E, o I, ala certificate E, ana na E certificate E, mwala certificate E, ash certificate E, mwala certificate E, mwala certificate E, ala certificate